Hello, and welcome to another update video. Today we want to talk about Litecoin. Litecoin hasn't really moved much since the last update. It's still overall, ranging. There is no impulsive move to the upside. I don't believe the yellow scenario. The yellow one would be quite bullish actually, but I don't necessarily believe it. Let me share with you what that one is. Actually, just noticed something shifted here. The B wave disappeared, so should be. Oh no, 1 second. Let's zoom out a bit. Okay, yeah, no, it's that way. Okay, let me explain to you what's going on here with Litecoin, because we can consider in the yellow scenario that this here is a massive triangle pattern, a massive triangle, which, similar to like the XRP chart, if you followed my long-term analysis, actually it might have broken to the upside, yeah. And XRP has done that, but in a, let's say, impulsive point, in an impulsive way. Litecoin hasn't. So if we go down even, or if we go up to the larger time frame, you see that it's possible in our yellow scenario that a larger degree third wave formed the top in December 2017. And then this is an A wave down, an overshooting B wave in a triangle, C wave down, D wave, E wave. Yeah? Okay, I could put the D wave possibly even rather here. That doesn't make a great difference, but this would be a triangle. And the problem is, if this is really bullish and the triangle is broken to the upside, which we would expect to the opposite side of the E wave, if this is the correct wave count, the correct structure that's playing out, then we also know that the move to the upside should be quite aggressive, because a move to the upside, yeah, after a triangle is broken is normally very aggressive. It is what it is. And, well, if it's not, it's probably not that triangle. Therefore, I don't really believe the yellow scenario. I don't believe it. It's valid, okay, but it's all about understanding what price structure does, and actually does it act according to this scenario, and it doesn't really do that. Yeah, because the move up from that swing low that formed in August 2024, it's very slow. I mean, it's not performed terribly, you know, compared to other coins. It's not too bad, but it lacks that impulsive strength, and I also don't have a 5-wave move up from there. Now, it is technically possible that this triangle isn't finished, so that opens the door to a lot of other interpretations, okay? Could easily extend that triangle, and the wave 4 is just simply extending. Hey, that's possible, right? Which is why we've got the red lines in place, which identify critical support levels, because this triangle, if it really is still unfolding, well, we must hold above this red line, located at around $50.50, the upper red line. Yeah, so that's a very clear invalidation point, and as long as that holds, I mean, a triangle could simply extend. That's possible. We could easily mark that on the chart by highlighting here wave 4, yeah, question mark. So just to highlight, it might still be unfolding, but there's no point, you know, putting all these labels on the chart. Just note that this could simply extend. A triangle, though, must have, especially in the current configuration, in this case, must have lower highs, higher lows. We can't suddenly have a lower low. That would invalidate the triangle. Okay. Now, the main reason why I consider it might be extending is because we haven't really seen that explosive move to the upside that we've seen on the XRP chart, where I consider that triangle completed. Okay, but that takes us also to an alternative scenario, which is highlighted here in white. A wave up, B wave, C wave. And I don't even... It sounds so, you know, unlikely alternative, but it's actually very likely. And that's because the move up looks corrective, the initial move up from the June 22 low. 3-wave pullback could be easily a B wave. And see, the C wave, see the C wave. The C wave should be a 5-wave move. It could easily develop one more high, and then it's full. And I've got a 3-wave move up. Now, due to the context, that could be a triangle, but I wouldn't necessarily rely on that. That you know, the triangle extends. It could easily be, so when that next high forms, we could easily break down completely. That's the problem, because this is a crystal clear B wave rally. It just would look best with one more high, but it's reacted several times to the critical 100% extension the 100% extension is an ideal target for a C wave in a B wave. It just needs maybe one more high to fulfill the micro patterns. So the white count would be my primary count, just for a risk management point of view. I don't see a high probability trade setup on the long side, I have to say. I mean, not from an Elliott Wave point of view. There are many ways how you can trade. This is just chart analysis. I tell you the structure. So, and from a structural point of view, the move up here from the August low would be wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4. I need one more high for a completed 5-wave pattern. Now, sometimes that last high doesn't happen. It pretty much got very close. We've reached my target area. I mean, that's key. The target area is reached. So any further upside is a bonus. It's nice to have, and it would fulfill a 5-wave move. If that's the case, I would track the white count, but I'm happy to be impressed by maybe the yellow count, because with a 5-wave move up, it does allow for upside after a corrective pullback. But I would not trust that scenario until we see an impulsive reaction to this support area between $62 and $96. This support area will change. If there is one more high, I will adjust that. And the next pullback then will be key to determine whether we're entering a large correction like a bear market, or whether we get a rally to new all-time highs. And therefore, I said to you, when we dip into this support area after one more high, it might even be a reasonable long trade. I would definitely observe that structure, but I would not assume yellow plays out until we actually get an impulsive reaction to support. So we definitely want to give the bulls the chance, especially if we get 5 waves up. We don't have 5 up yet, okay? So at the moment, this is just speculative. So when we get 5 waves up, we can consider the yellow scenario. At the moment, to keep the yellow count likely or valid, let's say valid, we need to hold above this last low from February that formed around $79.50. So that's how I track at the moment Litecoin, which means one more high is still something I'm tracking, especially as long as we're holding above the February low. That was the 3rd of February. That's what we need to see, really, one more high. And where could that land? Well, $181 would be the next main Fibonacci level to watch, but it could be the last one. So it might not even be a decisive and sustained breakout to the upside. Hopefully that helps. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.